Hey everybody, what's cooking? Today we're going to take a look at a great tune by MJ Lenderman, Joker Lips. I'm going to play it, and then we're going to talk about it. Coward caught in Joker Lips, into a rubber mass. Please don't ask how I'm doing. Draining come from hotel showers, and waiting for the hours to pass a little faster. Please don't laugh, only half of what I said was a joke. And every Catholic knows he could have been a poet. Glue shooters, DUI scooters, with a rolling start on the hill. This morning wants to kill me. The morning is trying to kill me. And you know that I love my TV. All I really wanna see is see you need me. And you know I love my TV, but all I really wanna see is see you need me. See you need me. To see you need me. Oh yeah. See you need me. Oh yeah. See you need me. Oh yeah. Just had to keep going there. All right. Great tune. Great tune. All right, let's talk about it real fast. So, before I start forgetting everything, here we go. So, what is going on with this great tune? We are in not standard tuning. We are actually tuned down a full step. So, besides that, the rest of the song, very simple. What we got here is, and this is true sort of with all his songs, on this album at least, Manning Fireworks, he's dropped all the strings down a full step. So, first thing you're gonna do is, and obviously you don't need to play with an electric guitar, but I think it's got a cool vibe to it. And obviously captures the real essence of the tune. So anyway, I'll stop talking about all that random stuff. We got our tuning here. We're gonna take our E string down to D. A is gonna go to G. D is gonna go to C. G is gonna go to F. B is gonna go to A. It's the La tune. And E is gonna go to D. So now in this tuning you've got D, G, C, F, A, D. All right. So first thing, it's a D. D chord. It's an E chord, sorry. Regular old E chord. Obviously, it's D because of the tuning, but the shape is an E major chord, all right? So, for E major chord, we got our index on the first fret of the G string. And I'm just gonna call them out by their names. The usual names so we don't get too confused. Index on the first fret of G, ring on the second fret of D, and middle on the second fret of A. So we got 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. So this is what is really beautiful. I love this chord. It's a variation of the F sharp minor chord. What you're gonna do is keep that index finger sort of where it is. It's kind of gonna be your guide throughout the whole tune as you go up the fretboard here. For the second chord, you're just gonna take that index finger and bring it up to the second fret of the G string. And then your pinky is gonna go on the fourth fret of D, and ring is gonna go on the fourth fret of A. And what you can do is you don't wanna hear the low E string. So that's X'd out. So you got 4, 4, 2, 0, 0. And it's this really beautiful sounding chord. Just with the those sevenths and stuff. I love it. So anyway, but you don't want to hear that low E string. So MJ Lenderman, he's a big guy, he's got big ass hands, so what he can do is he can wrap his thumb around so his thumb is touching that E string and muting it. It's a little bit trickier for me, so instead, what I do to mute the E string is I actually use that ring finger that's on the fourth fret of the A string. I use it to also touch the E string. And that way it sort of deadens the sound without having to reach up like that. So that's our two chords of the intro. The E to the F sharp minor thing. Coward caught him, and that's that same chord. And then next chord of the verse, all you're gonna do is take this same shape that you got here and slide everything up 2 frets. Same deal. You don't want to hear that low E string. So this is like a variation of a G sharp minor chord. You've got your index again on the 4th fret of the G string, pinky on the 6th fret of D, and ring on the 6th fret of A. So, coward caught in joker lips. And then you go back to that F sharp minor shape. Into a rubber mask. This is like a variation of A. What you're doing there is taking that index finger off, gonna put your middle finger on the 6th fret of the G string, pinky on the 7th fret of D, ring on the 7th fret of A. That's a variation of A. And then again, you really don't want to hear that low E string, okay? It's so nice. So anyway, E, coward caught into that F sharp minor thing. Joker lips, slide it up 2 frets, and back to F sharp minor. Into that A shape, into a rubber mask, to that F sharp minor shape. Please don't ask how I'm doing. Back to the F sharp minor. Draining come from hotel shower. Morning wants to kill me. So that's it. I mean, you know, you got your intro there, between the E and the F sharp minor thing. You got your verses there. The only extra part is the and you know I love my TV. So that starts on that A shape again. So from the ceiling to the floor, again, ring finger on the 7th fret of A, pinky on the 7th fret of D, middle on the 6th fret of G, and open, open. And you know, guitar's a little out of tune. Anyway, it's rock and roll. And you know that's the other chord. Very easy. Just take your fingers that are in that A shape and bring them up 2 frets. So this is like a variation of B. So now for this second chord of the bridge, you've got your ring finger on the 9th fret of A, pinky on the 9th fret of D, middle on the 8th fret of G, and then open, open. And again, no E string. You really don't want to hear that low E. You really only want to hear it when you play the E major chord. So again, that bridge chorus thing. And that A shape, and you know how I, to the B shape, love my TV. F sharp minor shape. And again, it's not F sharp minor, but that kind of shape. But back to A, but all I really wanna see, to F sharp minor shape, is see you need me, see you need me. One more time. And you know I love my TV, but all I really wanna see is see you need me, see you need me. The whole tune. It's so much fun to play. I love it. In terms of the rhythm, you know, what I really like about his style is, you know, he kind of plays this electric guitar like it's an acoustic. You know, he does kind of more like instead of playing the electric with a pick, he's like a Mark Knopfler kind of guy, plays with his fingers. So that adds some really nice subtleties to it, and you get just some nice dynamic shifts that are really pretty sounding. Because you really want to hear those open B and E strings. Obviously, I know it's tuned down a full step, so it's really A and D, but you know what I mean. So when you're singing those verses, you can kind of just sort of finger pick, you know, pluck the root. Coward caught in joker lips. So I sort of do like with my right hand, like a thumb, middle, ring. Thumb, middle, thumb. Yeah, sorry, it's thumb, middle, thumb, ring. But the beautiful thing is, as long as you got that low E string muted, any string can sound, and it's gonna sound good. So, you know, mess around with it. Make it yours. It's so much fun to play. And less is more. It's not, you know, coward caught in joker lips. Try to do less, and the results will be really, really fun. Because then when you do sort of lay into it, especially on that E chord, you can pluck just that E string, which now has a nice bendy, very, ringy tune, because it's a little bit loose with the fact that we tuned it down to D. And it just... It's so pretty. I love it. Anyway, I hope you guys dig it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching.